So guys, I have this real interesting build in Carx Street, and I want to share that with you guys today. As you can see, it is an AE86, but what is in this thing honestly makes it very special and very cool. So I'm going to be showing you guys the build, the tune of the car, and then I'm going to drive and talk a little bit about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's jump straight into it. So starting out in the wheels, of course, we have front and rear spacers are ultimate. For the setup of this car, we have 265 fronts and 285 rears on this car. I just wanted a little bit more tire than normal that I usually run, just because I felt like it needed it. I am running 17s. I didn't want to do a full 19 tire on this car as it would have been too big, and I actually really like how the 17s look. Now I am running the racing tire, and I actually need to fix it to be 30s. I'm glad I checked in here now. But I do like to run a 30 profile. I think it just feels best to me. So I'm glad that I actually fixed that. So in suspension, we have front and rear arms are ultimate. We have the front anti-roll bars ultimate. The rear anti-roll bar is no stable. So basically I don't have one. Our brakes are ultimate. Our front springs and the rear springs are elite. Actually, on this car, I thought they're ultimate, but honestly, they feel great as elite. And then our front dampener is street. Our rear dampener is sport. So for the body of the car, starting out, weight reduction is prototype. You need this for this build as it gives you the best possible weight chance, and it just makes everything feel a little bit better. For the gas tank, we have an ultimate gas tank, and we have no aero on this car. For the drivetrain that is in this car, I of course have the T50S. Just feels the best to me and gives you the best shift times. For the clutch, it's ultimate. For the differential, we are running the ultimate clutch. And for our transmission, we are running ultimate. And of course, this car's rear-wheel drive. Now in the engine, as you can see, this thing has an interesting engine. What is it? Well, it normally shows, but it doesn't. This is a F40 engine in this car, given to me by one of my friends before they patched the whole gifting car stuff. But in this engine, we do have a prototype ECU. I made it a stock turbo, so that way it's in C6. We have a prototype camshaft, prototype intake manifold, prototype fueling system, prototype cylinder head, prototype engine block, prototype exhaust manifold, and prototype exhaust. So this thing is a full-on beast, and let's go over the tuning on what I have. Out in the engine, basically everything is really maxed out except for turbine pressure is turned down, some way this thing doesn't have too much horsepower. And I guess our torque at high, torque at low, and torque at medium and torque at low are all down as well. For our drivetrain, of course, this is basically the normal stuff. Gear shift time's all the way down. The final drive is all the way to the right. And these are the gear times right here that I have on this car. They work very, very well, and as you see, I can't even change them anymore. For the drivetrain losses, again, this is all the way down, just to get all of the power actually from the car. These are my differential settings if I am using an ultimate differential. So in the body of this car, I basically used the prototype stuff to add a bunch more weight into this car because it honestly needed. Then the weight distribution is all the way down, so that way this thing also has the best possible chances. And the center of mass is all the way down in this car as well. For suspension settings, we have all this here. I'm not going to read all of them off like I did in the other video, but it's basically almost the same besides this thing having a little bit more camber, and everything else is basically normal to what I kind of do. So that is all of those. You guys can pause the video and backtrack the video a little bit if you want to see different settings, but I am not going to try to read all of it out. And in wheels, for tire pressure, the front is 2, for the rear it's 1.5. For our offsets, we have 3 in the front, because honestly, that is more than enough. And then in the rear, we have a -1, just trying to get the tire as flush to the fender as possible. With that being said, let's actually get to driving this car. So guys, this is definitely one of my more unique builds. This thing is super sick, and I honestly really do enjoy driving this car. This thing is C6, and it is very, very rad. Having the F40 engine in there really changes up this car a lot for me, I feel like. And it makes it more kind of unique and cool, I would say. Oh, we're in the barrier a little bit there. But yeah, this thing is super sick, and I'm glad that I built it. It is so much fun. It has so much power. A lot that it probably doesn't even need. This thing just instantly gets tires going, and it is so much fun to get tandems with. And with the 500 horsepower this thing has, it literally can do practically anything. As you can see, we're going down the little tollgate section here. But this thing can do long track, short tracks, whatever it needs to really do, it's got it for sure. And it feels like it has way more horsepower than it probably needs. But honestly, I don't mind that for this car. And in a little AE86 is super sick. Woo! Yeah, oh, I try to get more angle out of it. But yeah, I want to see what you guys think about this in the comments. It is definitely something more interesting as the title, because I honestly don't know if there's any more stuff like this that exists with at least the F40 engine. I know some people have the F40 somehow, but yeah. And honestly, it does kind of suck that they did patch the whole like giving cars friends in a way. I think you can still do normal cars, but I don't think any of the special stuff really works anymore. Um, and I see why. I mean, especially with the modded stuff, it makes more sense. Ooh, don't mind me. Out of nowhere. But I see why with the modded cars, especially because, well, they're modded. But I don't know. I feel like with kind of this stuff with the F40 engine and stuff, I feel like, you know, kind of work. And I don't know why they still haven't brought back the F40 ever since the wide body incident of the car, but it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and hit that like button so that way I know that you guys are enjoying these kind of different little build videos that I kind of decided to do. I honestly do enjoy making these, and I would like to make more in the future. Oh man, that's a wall. And also hit that subscribe button down there, because that would be greatly appreciated if you do so. And also hit that bell and notification button to know when I upload and to stay up to date with my uploads itself. And also in the description down below, there is my Discord, and I have been trying to get more people in there as of recent, and I would appreciate you guys joining up in there. It is the absolute spot to ask questions to me or other people, play with people, also know when I upload or live stream. Basically, it is the central hub of my content. So if you guys enjoy what you're seeing, you might even more enjoy it in there. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm out. Peace. Yeah, this thing's so sick.